I died 20 years ago, and I live like a man who is dead already. I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything.
I'm gonna do it face down so you don't get, whatever happens type of trouble.
Ain't nothing gonna happen.
Let's talk about out here.
Okay.
What happens out here? Under the table.
Under the table.
Your experience.
From my experience.
You're from out here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
From my experience.
Like, who's coming to town who's coming to this town?
Oh, July the 8th.
Who's coming here?
KKK Rally.
When I tell you, like working for the people I work for, I'm not going to put them out there. Mm-hmm. And I say that, potentially they could be funded by who you're saying is coming to town on the 8th. And you say, what?
Any company here, I'm guaranteed, has at least one person, or maybe even 3 or 4, that's actually tied to the KKK Rally, because the KKK Rally is actually being led by a University of Virginia professor.
It's fucking hand movements and like masonry signs and
crazy.
So a black man.
What was the purpose of them? I'm so confused.
This is the shit that I'll be telling my pops about. I'm telling my brother about, and they act like they don't get it. Or people calling you at precise moments when they putting it to remind you that you got a job that you could lose, and saying shit like that.
Yeah, because I almost lost my job because of a white woman.
Why do these people say these things out loud around me?
It's different out here. It's very different, and you do have to watch what you have to watch every step of the way out here, because I know I have to.
You gotta be something you're not. How are the black people out here that have houses or cribs? How are they?
Fake and bougie. Okay, that's the only way I can sum it up. They're really bougie.
How do they look?
They fake themselves around white people. They do. And my family, I can even tell you that it's people in my family that does that. That doesn't even have nothing to do with me, because they say that I'm too ghetto.
We'll just walk past.
A white guy.
Go that way. Shit is weird. This is not weird to you, though. It doesn't strike you to be weird.
It's kind of weird to me that all these people are walking through here.
Directly through
where
we sit at. Where we're at. They're sitting right here. Now, this is what I go through every day at work.
Oh, wow.
Every fucking day at work I go through this.
Like,
that's why I said I want to go. I'm going to have to leave and go back to New York.
Yeah.
But I'm not supposed to see these things. You said they sacrifice out here, right? I'm not from here. Not saying things like changing routes and bringing me somewhere in the deep-ass woods.
Oh, hold on. Somebody said that?
No,
they said they
changed the route and brought
so it's taking you into the woods now.
And trying to take me into the woods.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I have violent felon pegged on me from paperwork. But my work ethic and who I am says none of that. Why do you think I'm not going in that woods with him?
I wouldn't.
Or I do something.
It's set up. Just like the setup.
But I'm crazy.
No,
we are.
Hmm?
Where are we? No, where are we right now?
Charlottesville.
Where do I work? Or what I'm in training to work at?
You want them to know that? You want them to know that? Transportation service.
Okay. And that concludes.
to ask, why is the black community so weak in our inability to defend ourselves? Let's not forget how many martyrs we put in the ground in the 60s and 70s. Let's not forget how many of our leaders had to leave the country or are in prison. You stripped out a whole generation of leadership. You ran them out the country, you put them in prison, you put them in cemeteries, and then you unleash this blitzkrieg. And we don't have the ability to defend ourselves. You can tell the story of white leadership in America and never mention the F.B.I. one time. You can't tell the story of black leadership, not one, without having to deal with the full weight of the criminal justice system weaponized against black dissent.
Every day is real. That's how real it is. I think somebody's trying to kill me. I'll be waking up paranoid. I'll be really scared. I'll just be paranoid. That's just the way I am. You know. You see me? Scared to death.
Right, he didn't know Biggie didn't write his music down.
But you're saying he's forever in every era. No.
He's forever, yeah. He's in every era, Biggie's the best.
Nobody's discrediting the man. That era of him is over, bro.
No, it ain't. Never over.
Like,
Never. You bugging the fuck out. He never over. Look at that in Charlottesville. Crazy. Look at that. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay.
Wow. I just want to give a shout out to everybody out there that get off their ass and work every day.
We started grinding the right way with a job and music.
Brooklyn, frenemies crazy, I'm a Brookdale baby. Yeah. Far rock swag so the crooks won't play me. Nah. Run along with your 3-car Honda. Got it. Slow moves leading to a quick homie. In the field with the guns like the spray though. I was made for this life, no play though. Dropping jewels on the beef, I rocks Play-Doh. My name mentioned round broads, they gon' say ho. Probably put balls where they face go. Watch these girls nowadays, they wake cold. Niggas all foul like they use the same soap. So my flow water, beat the boat though. Only G's roam, name I could play with it. Trash knocked again, why you know? Cause I stayed with it. I did. His story, rap dudes can't remix. When it's really gon' relate, that's G shit, nigga.
Really delayed from one of my faves. At least once, they gotta get you coming to New York. Just gotta. One time.
He's buying me a vapor.
That shit was different.
Okay.
Then blow your chest out.
First thing, you don't hold the button before you.
1, 2. Ah! Niggas, we was trained to spot them. See that? And then bust the fly shit, they got a nigga pulled over there too. What you think of? Come here, auntie, look, tell him this shit. Tell him what you think about his Rocky. It ain't about your hair, it's about the flavor. She said this shit burn. Thank you, baby. Appreciate that. Do you think I'm being myself or I'll be myself?
Right now? I think you're doing yourself to something that's still inside bothering you.
What you gotta say?
If you and your partner are gonna spend your whole life tracking one guy down, to see if he's gonna make one mistake, then that's a waste of life.
Waste of life. Leave me alone. I'm trying to just live mine. Why y'all want to give us up, baby? Yeah.
Pop?
All right. Oh, not yet.
Before you think of telling me you too hard, think of all the times I was in the yard locked for a felony. Rock taught me how to bust Glock, plus scale a key. Learn from the real players, fuck Bill Bellamy. Chimp-sized niggas need to fuck with a bigger eight. The hood know I'm getting cake, fucking and flipping weight. But let them try front, my shots won't ricochet. Body drop, make hood hot like Winnipeg. And fuck diamond chips, slow cop a few pebbles. Bring the drought back, fuck that flood bezel. When they see us in the hood, make them up level. Cherry red quarter to 8, heaven to yell devil. You playing songs for the hood, bitch, I'm gunning for the big deal. 8-figure stacks in my lap so the chicks grill. If a nigga reach, then the fifth will. Leave a nigga body on slump like a big wheel.
Yourself. I'm a 2-time felon, I know what I'm facing. 2-time violent felon offender from New York City. Where they trying to maximize the bullshit as far as pushing the agenda to not hire people like me. So when I say like I had to, I have no choice but to push my brand.
My son, and he was able to get me a job over here at the Atlanta Brave Stadium for QLM.
Ran into my son trash. First monkey, my nigga put me on everything. Nigga had me bidding how nigga supposed to bid, man. Nigga, real nigga.
Virginia got tricks for your black ass. They caught me. This "don't tread on me" shit. That's a slogan for the Confederates, along with that snake in the middle. And they caught me with that out here. I'm fucking tight, yo. I gotta switch my plates. Look it up, do your history, don't tread on me. This nigga here said it's hot, so he opened up all this shit, right? So I tell him he going through menopause.
My dick still get hard. Fucking menopause. I'm good.
Registration? Yeah. It's your insurance card.
Hold up. Wait a minute. We just talking about some real shit. We just talking about some real shit.
Make sure you drink a lot of water today for the elderly and all that. Don't forget about the elders. You want to brush your ass? Why you keep doing it? You need my help? Everybody didn't want you?
Not to me. Maybe I just didn't pay enough attention.
Thanks, man. Do you know that these visas will come with the phone? Wow. Which one did you want?
Whack ass.
Look at this shit. Oh, fuck.
Oh, and my son.
Yeah, really, listen.
Don't forget, you must pitch the old black male versus the young black male, and the young black male against the old black male. You must use the dark-skinned slaves versus the light-skinned slaves, and the light-skinned slaves versus the dark-skinned slaves. You must use the female versus the male, and the male versus the female. You must also have white servants and overseers, who distrust all blacks. But it is necessary that your slaves trust and depend on US. They must love, respect and trust only US. Gentlemen, these kits are your keys to control. Use them. Have your wives and children use them, never miss an opportunity. If used intensely for 1 year, the slaves themselves will remain perpetually distrustful. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's make a slave. It was the interest and business of slaveholders to study human nature, and the slave nature in particular.
Don't drink and drive. Be smart.